this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here on screen, okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me.
What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another stream for you all. In today's stream, we'll be talking about Euro Fantasy once again. Now, this is going to be like a mini stream, going into the Turkish League, the last one before the competition starts, should I say. And just want to get this over and done with. If you want to get your drafts sent in, please do fire them away. Get them sent to me through Twitter or Discord. We'll be going over your drafts, your latest drafts. This is the last stream for me to go over your drafts and judge them, rate them, help you out before the competition starts this Friday evening. And we'll also be talking about the Prize League as well, so we'll be talking about that near the end of the stream, probably in about 25 minutes time. So guys, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone is all well and ready, pumped up, ready for the Euros. I know I am. So like I said, this is my team. You can see on the screen right now. We'll get to the drafts just a minute, but like I said, if you want me to judge, rate your drafts on stream, please do fire them away through my Twitter at FPL_penguin1 at the end, or just do it through Discord, and I'll get them up on the screen. But this is my team I'm going for. Before we get into the drafts, Insigne, got him as captain. Probably going to leave it like this with my team. Mayhau, Waz, going for that double Danish backline, that triple Danish players, should we say. Jota and Pepe on there as well. Havedecki, the Polish right back, who does sometimes play for them, so I'm going to give him a chance at 4.5 million. And that's the team I'm going for. Going for Lukaku, Depay, like everyone else. Going for that double up on with Wijnaldum. I am debating whether to go with Wijnaldum or Ferran Torres. Just over, doubts over that game, that Spain v Sweden game. We know what the COVID that's come out. I don't know if this news that come out now. I'll probably have a look on Twitter. I think the Spain manager was coming out earlier today and talking about what was happening regarding this game. So I'll probably will have a look at that on Twitter and see, help you guys out and get, give us a bit of a idea what is happening with that game. So at the moment, I'm stuck between Ferran Torres or Wijnaldum, but the rest of the team I really do like. That's what I'm going for, and I'm really hyping up that Denmark, that triple Denmark against what's his name, Finland. I just think Finland look very, very shaky. They don't look that good, and we were talking about them the other day with Benji, Davey and Matt. Please do check out that stream as well, and give them a follow as well, capital FPL. And Matt doesn't have Twitter, but give him say hello to him on Discord. He's also one of the co-hosts of the FPL Game Week with Lam and Boona, and Benji as well. Give him a follow on Twitter. So that's the team I'm going for. How is everyone doing? Is everyone chat? We've got Davey, Scotland. I knew you'd like that, mate. Having McGinn on the front. I did that just for you, mate. Dylan saying hello. Thoughts on Hazard? Which is Hazard do you mean? Do you mean the Eden or Thorgan? So Thorgan plays at left wing back. Eden isn't fit. That's a good if Eden's not fit enough to probably start yet. Probably a lot of people looking at Korescu or something like that, or whatever his name is. Rad saying, hello Penguin, hope you're okay. I can't wait for the Euros and just around the corner. Can I send you my team on Twitter? Yes, you can, Rad. Just send me your team. Like I said, just DM me or just send it as a tweet or reply to me, tag me in it, and I'll get straight to them in a minute. Robin saying, where do I find your Discord? Well, it's not my Discord, it's the FPL Game Week. I've teamed up with them. I've not got a public Discord just yet. Probably sometime in the future I will. But if Davey is there, would you like to, if you wouldn't mind putting the link to the FPL Game Week Discord in the live chat if you're still there, Davey. If you're not, I'll do it in about a minute or so. But yeah, just join that, mate, and you then just DM either myself or Capital FPL Davey, and for the code, and we'll send you the code. We've got over 200 people in that league, guys, in that prize league. We've got celebrity guests as well, J&O, Nathan Bacon. We've got a lot of people in there. I think we've got one of the FPL Juice lads, I'm not too sure. But we've got some celebrity guests in there too, so looking forward to that prize league commencing. Ismail saying, copying your team now, mate. Oh dear, don't copy me. I'm a guy that finished nearly 2 million in FPL last season, mate. Doesn't say no. Italy defence, risky. It is risky. So I'm going to get to your teams now, guys. So we've got just to have a look on the chat right now. Is everyone all right? Yeah, he's doing it now. Robin, he should be in the live chat now. Robin, if you look on the live chat, Davey's just Capital FPL's just posted the Discord link to the FPL Game Week. So just click on that and then join that, mate. Right. So what have we got here? Let's start from the bottom. Let's start from who was first. Yusuf. Let's get straight into this, guys. Hopefully that appears on the screen. Is it on the screen? Okay. Might need to make it smaller. See if we can make it small for you. There we go. That's better, isn't it? So we've got this team, this lovely team right here, and this is from Yusuf. Havideki, Pepe, and Bernardo Silva and F. Torres on the bench, with Donnarumma, P. Torres, Kjaer, Denea, and Vidal or something like that on the defensive line. Eriksen and Insigne and Berardi. Like I said, we can find out the the Turkey-Italy lineup 1 hour before the deadline, guys. So that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So if Berardi, there's a lot of talk if it's going to be Berardi or Chiesa, whoever starts. So you can find out 1 hour before the deadline, guys. So don't need to worry there. Lukaku, Depay up front. And I'm going to call him Kram from Croatia. Kramar, we're going to call him from Croatia. I've seen someone else have him. I think it's Nath. From our group from Instagram. So yeah, it's a bit of a differential. I don't know how Croatia are going to do. Are they going to be the Croatia of old? Who knows? It's a differential. It's a punt. It's an interesting one to go for, that's for sure. I like the goalkeeper. You've got a good defence. Biselva, is he a nailed-on player? You've got Felix in there. You've got Jota. Is Bernardo Silva nailed on? I'm not too sure. If anyone knows Portugal more than myself, please let me know if Bernardo Silva is pretty much nailed on. I don't know if he is. F. Torres, keep him still with that Spain-Sweden game. It looks like it's fine. He's not tested positive for the virus. Defensive-wise, looks solid. You got P. Torres in there. You got midfield. Eriksen, like I said, set pieces, takes penalties too. Insigne takes free kicks and corners. Berardi's in there. Like I said, if he doesn't start, probably change him for someone else. Depay and Lukaku, can't go wrong there. I think that's a nice team. I think, like I said, just question marks over Bernardo Silva and Berardi. But, have a good think about it. There are some other good players out there. I'm not too sure how much. Can we just have a quick look how much Silver is? How are we doing, guys? New people tuning in. I hope you're doing well, guys. Just a quick mini stream. Get your drafts in, and hopefully I'll zoom through them all. Bernardo Silva's 8.5 million, guys. That's a lot of money. Does he start though? Can you check mine from Ethan? Definitely. Yeah, just send it to me on Twitter or Discord, Ethan, and I'll be more than happy to have a look at it. Yesterday's games makes me want to sell Ronaldo. Interesting. All right, mate. How you doing, Kobe? Who's the main striker for Denmark? Wind might start. See, some people saying that it's rotation. Wind. I know these aren't really strikers, but I think you're best to go for like the wingers, like Braithwaite or Poulsen. I think they offer more because pretty much more nailed on than Wind. What's someone saying? Nathan Price, how you doing, Nathan? B Silver, same as Jota. 8.5. It's an interesting one. It really is. I think if I could say to you now, Yusuf, if you're there, or I would honestly say go for Jota. Like myself, I've got Jota on my bench. He offers more, and return wise looks deadly, and he's pretty much nailed on. Probably more nailed on than B Silva in my opinion. So I'd say probably look at Jota over. I'd say Jota over Silva any day of the week, and you get it for the same price too. But thanks, Nathan, for on the price out for Jota. We do appreciate it, mate. How you doing? Can you check my squad as well? Kobe, yeah, please do send it to me on Twitter, Discord. Like I said, I don't want to drag on too long with this. Probably do 35-minute stream. Just send it to me, and I'll be more than happy to do it for you, mate, and to rate it for you. What's I say? I sent it on Twitter. Cool. How do I send my team from Jack on Discord? Just send it in the DMs, mate, or if you got Twitter, just send it through there. Any news on Benzema? I heard he's injured. A lot of people hyping up Giroud. I think he scored did he score a brace the other night? Yeah, he's definitely a differential to look at, Olivier Giroud. But I think I'm not too sure about Benzema. I'm not too sure. I think he could probably miss the first game like KDB. I'm not too sure. Already sent mine, Kobe. Really cool, nice one. So that's what I'd say for Yusuf. Just have a little scroll down here. FPL King, another viewer of this channel of my streams. How you doing, mate? Hope everyone's doing good. So we've got on here now. We've got Cancelo, who did very well, scored a goal and an assist, got a clean sheet as well against Israel. Absolutely fantastic for him. Bruno Fernandes did great too. He's got Bashman, he's got Ronaldo, Ristovski on his bench. Havideki, Mehal, Kajer, and Denea, should I say? Wijnaldum, Carrasco. Now this is an interesting one, Carrasco, because like I said, I'll just go through more. Alaba, Insigne, Berardi, Lukaku, Depay. So, but Carrasco, there is a very interesting one. It really is, because he's you've got Eden Hazard. You've got Eden Hazard in your team. But is he really going to start? It's going to be really difficult. Who's going to start in that attacking left side of role? I'd say, because I really don't know who's gonna start there. So I'd probably say it's a punt. It's worth going for Carrasco or Carrasco. And if he doesn't do anything, if he doesn't come on at all, you've got Cancelo, you've got the man himself, Ronaldo, on your bench. So I think it's a punt worth going for. It's bold, but I'd say go for it. You never know, because I think we've seen what they did in the qualifiers against Russia. They won 3-1, they won 4-1. But it was all about Eden Hazard, what he did. He got 4 goals and 1 assist in those 2 games in the qualifiers against Russia. But I think Carrasco, if he does start, could be a nice one. It's a punt that you should be, should willing to take. Definitely, it's a bold one, but definitely take it, man. Definitely take it. That's FPL King. A bit of a refresh. We've got Robbo here. Thank you so much, Robbo. My team, not 100% sure about it yet. Let's get it on screen, mate. Hopefully it's appearing on screen. Thank you so much, mate. Lewandowski, Lukaku, Depay, F. Torres, Alaba. And we've also got Insigne, Jota, Cancelo, Mehal, Denea. With Schmeichel in goal. And Havideki, Bednarek, P. Torres. But I'll tell you something, this just to go through this, it looks a nice team. Midfield looks nice. I just think it looks a nice team. Lewandowski, the talk about him, like we talked about in the last stream or the stream before that, like I was saying to the guys in the last stream, different players around him. At Bayern Munich, Gnabry, Kimmich, Muller, Sana, you name it. At Poland, no offense to them, I hope they do well. You know how I feel about Poland, but attacking wise, they haven't got that much, that good class talent around to help support Lewandowski. So I think he's a really bold one, especially for his price, a bit of an overrated price for him. And, to think that Depay is cheaper than Lewandowski is crazy, really is. I just think maybe it's a punt worth going for, like Carrasco, if you're probably doing your limitless number 2 as well. But I'd say you could look for someone better. There are better players like Kalla from Austria, Poulsen from Denmark, who are much cheaper. You got Depay in there, but there's just so many better players. Lewandowski, it's a bold one, but if you want to take it for that week, no one's stopping you. I think it's bold, but it's probably, it could pay off. It could pay off, mate. Defensive wise, looks sound. Cancelo's in there. He did well against Israel. Your bench looks okay. You know, Bednarek, Poland probably might keep a clean sheet. I have got the right back from there, same price as Bednarek. Pete Torres in there. So I think it's a good one. I don't know how much of your money you've used. If you've used all, but if you haven't, do let me know if you are there in the stream. But yeah, that's a nice team. It is a nice one. Going for the captain first. On a lot of people going for the Italian fellas. Very very good Insigne. Very very attacking. Great stats behind him. Really some great. How do I send my team on Discord? Enos and Benzema. Cool, nice one, Jack. I'll have a look in a minute, mate. Thank you. If you have to choose one of Braithwaite, Dolberg or Poulsen, who would you go for? Ooh, that's an interesting one. I would probably say, I'd say Poulsen. I think Braithwaite's tiny bit cheaper, isn't it? Yeah, tiny bit cheaper than Poulsen, but I think Poulsen offers a bit more, if I dare say. I know he's a tiny bit more expensive than Braithwaite, but I'd say probably Poulsen. Probably less likely to be rotated. Right, let's have a look at any more teams. Oh, look at whose team's coming in. Absolutely crazy. Thank you so much. Let's have a look here. Rad, thank you so much, Rad. Let's have a look at your team, mate. Marshall, Jota, Torres, Cancelo. Also got Mehal, and we've got the Croatian defender. That's interesting. Aliowski, Berardi, Bale, Zelinski, Eriksson, Lukaku, Depay, and Che Adams. Very, very interesting seeing likes of good differentials there. Che Adams, a lot of people hyping him up. Zelinski's a good differential, and so is Gareth Bale. A lot of probably going under the radar. You know, he's like Ronaldo. He's Wales' best player, obviously, and he's the well-known name. And you know, everyone's watching the hope. You know, wondering if he's gonna really do it or not in this competition. But yeah, definitely nice. Definitely nice. It's you know, Zelinski, we'll have to see how Poland do, like I was talking about Lewandowski. Defence looks kind of, you know, not as strong, but like we can see on your bench, mate, you've got Torres, you've got Cancelo, so no biggie there, is there? From what I've heard, I believe from Davey, who's from Scotland, Marshall sounds like he's their number one, so you're onto a winner there, hopefully. He is their number one. It's a nice team. I like it. Like I said, if the defence doesn't do anything good for you, you've got a good bench. But midfield looks strong. Gareth Bale takes set pieces. Could be an interesting game against Switzerland. Still expect a tough game, but could be an interesting game. Che Adams, I really love that pick. If he starts, he could be a really good one. Really do like it, mate. Just quickly move on. We're getting loads coming through. I'm going to try and just bulldoze all the way past these. What's I'm saying? Via Discord, Kobe. Can't afford Ericsson, that's why I'm going for their striker. Cool. Thinking about Che Adams instead of Cram. Is he nailed on for Scotland? I don't know if he's about nailed on. You could ask Davey if he's still there. Capital FPL. You know, he's been playing 1 or 2 friendlies. You know, he's just about changed from England to Scotland, so definitely it's going to be interesting. But I would think him and Dykes probably start up front. I don't know. I'm not an expert on Scotland. Maybe Davey will know. Who knows? Think about getting Bruno Fernandes in for 10.5 million, but he's definitely a good differential. Che Adams, just saying. Bruno Fernandes, is there too much hype behind him? That's what I'm thinking about. Rad. He's definitely a lot. You know, he did fantastic. Was it 2 goals and 1 assist, or was it 1 goal and 2 assists last night against Israel? Some people were saying he was playing as a left winger. You know, a lot of money. You could go for him instead of a Ronaldo, instead of a Jota. You know, he's in between those 2 prices of those 2 players. So definitely a differential. He won't be taking penalties, that's for sure. It'll be or other set pieces. That'll be Ronaldo. He could be taking corners though. I'm not too sure. What someone's saying. So this is the team of Ethan, Havadeki, Hint, Wijnal, Pickford. I really hope he doesn't start for England. I really hope, because we're screwed if he does. I'd rather see Sam Johnston starting goal. Rodriguez, Robertson, Mayhal, Eriksson, Shaqiri, Barella. That's an interesting one, that. Barella. Insigne, Ronaldo, Lukaku, and Braithwaite. You know, question marks over Barella. question mark over Pickford. But yeah, the bench isn't, you know, yeah, I would probably say, mate, I think it's nice. It's good that you have that Portugal player in. You go for Ronaldo or Jota, you can't lose either way. They're obviously one of them's going to do well, both of them. Barella's an interesting one. He really is. I don't know too much about him. I think he plays like a centre mid role in a 4-3-3 for Italy. I'm not too sure. Probably quite attacking, but I don't know about returns. Do remember they don't get any points for ball recoveries, so that's a shout out to any Kante owners out there. You don't get any points for ball recoveries. To the 40% that have got Kante in, you don't. So it's probably the worst thing you could be bringing Kante in your team. But Barella is an interesting one. I think is he 6 million? How much is Barella? I'll have a look for you now. 7 million. Ooh, that's pushing it. Pushing it a bit. Barella for 7 million. I think you can get better players for that money. I think maybe Shaqiri or for 7 million, or Ruslan, who I talked about for Ukraine, who plays as a cam. You can get better players for 7 million, mate, I'd say. Even Bardi, not Vardy, but Bardi for North Macedonia, who takes free kicks and I believe corners for North Macedonia. I think he's better than Barella. But you can get better players, and he's 6.5 million. But I think, look at those three players instead of Barella, mate. That's what I'd say. Just going to be honest. I think Rodriguez is a lovely one. I think he takes penalties too for Switzerland. Robertson plays an attacking left back, bombs up that left side of the wing like he does for my beloved Liverpool. Just very great. But just reconsider players like Pickford and Barella, mate. Like just the three players that I mentioned for replacements for Barella, I'd say. But Pickford, I'd say get him out. I don't know about England clean sheet. Even if it starts, I think we're going to concede. Do appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you so much. We just got one from Fad. Thank you so much, mate. It's got 0.5 million in the bank. Who have you got? Let me just move this microphone. Hope they can hear me okay. It's got 0.5 in the bank. It's got Harideki, Cancelo, Ronaldo, and Bruno Fernandes. Portuguese, triple Portugal on his bench, ready to unleash for that group of death, that group F. Depay, Poulsen, lovely two up front. Like I talked about, Ruslan, Ethan, he's in there. Lowski or something like that, you can see in there. Zelinski's in there. Alaba, Berardi, Spinazzola, Hint, Mehal, Kajer, Badsham. Probably, I think it's a really nice team. I think I'm a bit concerned that you don't have a Belgian player in there. Maybe try and get a. I'd probably definitely look at getting a Belgian player, even if it means. I would probably say about Bruno Fernandes, mate. Get rid of him, and then probably use that money to bring in a Belgian player or something like that. Keep Ronaldo because he obviously is a striker, but maybe look at Carrasco or Tielemans or Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard probably less likely to start now. KDB definitely out the first game. So look at that. Davey once again posting the Discord link to the FPL game week. So guys, in the live chat now, if you've not joined the prize league yet, you've only got until tomorrow morning, and then I'm closing it, guys. Okay, so in the live chat now, Davey capital FPL. I've put the link to the FPL game week. Click on that, join that, okay, and then direct message myself or capital FPL Davey for the league code. There's also a channel we can talk to other people. You're a fancy little channel in there, so that's great talking to other guys in there too. Like I said, back to this team. Just say hello to 7764. How you doing, mate? Hope all is good. How's your team coming along? How is everything? Hope everything's good. But yeah, so it's an interesting team. I definitely would look to probably bring in probably a Belgian player, Fad. Definitely. Just see if anyone's brought any more in. You're not all they're all flying in. DMs now. Let's have a look at some direct messages. Is this from Dylan? Let's just get this back on the screen. Let's just check something now. We'll get to your team in a minute, Dylan. Let's just have a little scroll down here. Let's get us on the screen. So we've got on screen right now, we've got Donnarumma, Spinazzola, Mayhout, Denea, Eriksson, Elmas, Hazard, Insigne, Dene, Lukaku, Kala in there as well. You can see the little injury sign for Eden Hazard. And you also got Haradecki, Alaba, Kajea, and Pete Torres. He sent 2 drafts. I'll have a look at the one in a minute as well, mate. But yeah, looking at this second draft, looks like your second draft. Yeah, like we're talking about, Elmas takes set pieces, so it's an interesting one to go for, definitely. Eriksen's in there as well, so he's a nice one taking set pieces. Kala, like I talked about, one of Austria could be starting up front instead of Arnautovic on just a solo striker. It's a decent team. We'll have a look at the first team. We'll just have a quick look at it now. I think Discord's popping up on the screen. We've also got Donnarumma in there as well. Spinazzola, so Berardi, James, Malewski, Eriksen, Depay, Ronaldo, Lukaku, Pete Torres, Alaba, Kjaer. It's a tough one, but do you know what I really like more? I really like your second one. I don't know why, but I probably like the second one more. The one at the bottom that we just looked at, mate. That's one I probably prefer. We'll just have a little switch now to bring it on screen. But yeah, I think there've been some good drafts there, guys. Really appreciate it. If you do send it me out again on Twitter, do let me know any more on Twitter, and I'll get back to them as soon as I can. Let's see if we can get Discord. Can we get Discord on here? Yeah, we can. Awesome. Let's get this on the screen. Right, let's get the first person on. It's here. So hopefully this has appeared on the screen. Okay. So this is from, who's this from? This is from Han. We're going to call you Han. We've got Krul, Ronaldo, Zelinski, and Torres, Bashman, Hint, Mayhau, Kjaer, Vidal, Eriksen. Does that say Yaz? We're calling it Yaz from Turkey. A lot of people hyping him up. Alaba, Insigne's captain, Depay, and Lukaku. I think we're going to get to a stage where we're going to call everything very template-ish, like we do in FPL. We see a lot of Lukaku's and Depay's and Eriksens, don't we? So, pretty template-ish like everyone else's. It's, very much red. Mine was about a week ago. But it's a nice team. It looks reasonably balanced, should I say. Reasonably balanced. The bench looked reasonably strong. I just have a question mark over Tim Krul, because Sketlenberg is challenging for that number 1 spot. So I'd probably say look elsewhere for a replacement for Krul, definitely. Midfield-wise, I don't know too much about this Yaz guy. He's a differential. How much is he? Can bring him up on the screen, hopefully. How much is he? I've looked for myself. 5.5. I've just had a look. 5.5 he is. So he's an interesting one. Got a tough game against Italy, though, who quite hard to break down. So you can have a look at him. Definitely have a look and see if he's if he lives up to the hype. Insigne is a good one, class one to go for. Hints in there. You're going for double Denmark defence with one Austrian, or two defensive options for Austria. Not a bad way to go. Reasonably easy fixture. I've just got this feeling Macedonia could score. Vidal's in there as well. I think Netherlands could score, but definitely offers the attacking returns, definitely. But nice one, definitely. You got Ronaldo coming off. Zelinski's there, so I think it's a nice one. I think it's decent. So if we could just go back. This is one the Villa fan. I'm going to call you Garv. And this is his team, or their team. It's Ronaldo, Kane, Lukaku, Ruslan, Christie, who takes penalties for Scotland. We also got Bardi, Alaba, Mayhau, Denayer, and Rostovski with captain Donnarumma. Both Torres on the bench and Tierney on the bench too. I think it's a nice, strong bench. You're going for captain, you're going for hoping for a clean sheet. A few save points from Donnarumma. That's very interesting. But yeah, it's very interesting. I did have Bardi in my team. He's an interesting one. Takes set pieces. Could go for him. People hyping up Kane. I know this sounds crazy, but for England, I just find him overrated for England. I don't get the hype with Kane. I don't know. I've watched him in games. You can come at me, say what you want, but for England, I think he's particularly overrated, Harry Kane. I think there's too much hype behind that, and I think it's not going to be an easy game against Croatia. I think we're obviously not going to make it look easy. like with Austria or Romania. You know what I mean? I think we're one of these teams, England, that just make a game that looks so easy, make it look extremely hard. We really do. And that's going to be our biggest downfall in this competition. It really is. Lovely team. Probably reconsider Harry Kane, because I've got to be honest with you, mate. You know, a lot of people bigging us up. I don't know if they're just taking the mickey and, you know, hoping that we win the Euros, something like that, saying that. But we won't win the Euros. If we get out the group, we'll lose the first knockout, whoever we get. Portugal, Italy, whoever. But yeah, it's a nice team. Christie's a nice differential, like I said. Bardi's a nice differential, something different. Ruslan's there again, taking out that template. It's nice to see. Ethan saying, can you look at my team again? If I send it, I've changed it. Yeah, send it again, mate. Send it again. Tag me in it again. Yeah, so it's a nice team. You've got some good players coming off bench as well. Tierney could get a clean sheet against Czech Republic. Got a decent record against the Czechs too. So it's a nice team. Garth, really do appreciate it, mate. Herman, really do, how you doing? Wijnaldum is a maybe, he said. So this is their team. Hopefully it's appearing on the screen okay. You can see that okay, can't you guys? You don't need me to zoom in, do you? Ronaldo, F. Torres, Spinazzola. He's gone for 5 at the back. Look at that. It's near enough like a Christmas tree. Just needs one more up front. And above Lukaku and Depay. So Minea, Torres, Mayhau, Kjaer, Wijnaldum, Alaba, Insigne, at Lukaku, Depay. Yeah, very interesting. Going for that double like myself at the moment, double Holland attack. Defensive wise, you're going all out on that defence. I tell you, it's a bold move, but could pay off. Who knows? Bench, you've only regular starters of Ronaldo and F. Torres, you know, outfield wise. But you're good to go. I think it's a nice team. I think it's very nice going for, like we know, with Alaba. Very cheap, takes corners, takes free kicks. Nice gem to go for. Definitely nice. I think the defence is bold, but I think it could pay off for you. I do like it, the 5 at the back. I really do like it. Thank you so much for sending that in. We've also got Kobe as well. Just want to say to you guys, if you are enjoying the stream, hit that like button down below. Really do appreciate it. Just hit the like button down below, and please do consider subscribing. Really do appreciate it. And please tell your friends about this stream as well. Share the stream on Twitter, share it on Facebook right now. Hit the share button, and to stay in the know when I post that stream, when I schedule a stream, hit the notification bell too, which is next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much. So this is Kobe's team. What's he saying? Here's my teammate. Thinking of Limitless in Game Week 2 and Wildcard in the round of 16. Just let you know, mate, we do get, I believe we do, unlimited transfers going into the last 16. So do just watch out for that. This is Kobe's team. They've got Szczesny on the bench, Cancelo, Pavard and Torres, Alioski, Danea, Rodriguez. Forsberg is an interesting one, had a decent game against whoever it was the other night, well, for Sweden, should we say. Yazzi's in there again, another one with Yaz, Insigne, Berardi, another combo right there. Lukaku, Depay and Poulsen. I like the front 3. Poulsen's a lovely one to go for. Forsberg is a differential. I think you're probably thinking how many of these players are going to be out. I think that's what you're probably thinking. But I think that's a decent. I think it's a nice team. I think it's a nice team with the midfield wise. Just question marks over Forsberg and Yaz. But yeah, if you want to go for the differential, you got a good bench there to bring them on. So it's quite interesting to see how that goes. What's everyone else saying? This person saying Kane will be so good, mate. I can't see it. He won't be that good. He won't. Have you watched Croatia? They look so weak, mate. Mate, listen. We will make Croatia look like France or like an elite, you know, Portugal. They will absolutely go at us. You know, we can't even beat Romania without it being scoring a penalty. We can't. We have to be realistic here. I mean, Kane and England, I'm not too sure. So I still stand by it. They look so weak. I think England looks weaker to be honest with you. Home or away, mate. I can't see it. Can you look at my team again? Yeah, send it to me. I've changed Burrell and Pickford. Nice one. Can you look at my team on Discord? DM. Yeah, send it to me. Have you sent it to me, Jack? What's your chip strategy, Pingu? How you doing, Ant? Just like I said, limitless going into game week 2, or match day 2, and then wildcard probably quarterfinals. Best to save it. That's the best way to go about it. Can you see? What's it say? Can't see the Italy lineup tomorrow due to the football match. Due to a football match. Hope Bastani doesn't start. If he starts, I'm starting him, mate. If he starts, I hope he starts because I'll be laughing. It'll be absolutely funny. So, did we go for your team, Kobe? Yeah, we went for your team. Just going up now, Jack. You're at the top. I'm going up now. I think Davey, did you send me one? No, you didn't send me one. This is Jack's team. Jack's saying here they are not set up in the right order yet because I'm making changes. By the way, let me listen. Game week 2. Not sure about that. Not sure about after that, mate. Can you give my team a rate out of 10 as well? No worries. We can do that. Hopefully, is that on the screen? All right, guys. You can see that. Okay. Hopefully that's. I can make it bigger for you guys. We've got from Jack. Thank you so much. Batchman, Mendes, Tielemans, and I believe is that Anatovic? That's Anatovic. Schmeichel, Spinazzola, Rodriguez, Kajer, Denea, Ericsson, F. Torres, Jota, Berardi, Depay, and Lukaku. Out of 10, well, before I do that, I'll go a question mark over Mendes. I think he's the young 4.5 million left back, is he? I'm just not sure. If it is him, I'm not sure if he'll start. Because we know, is it Guerrero? What his name is. Who plays for Dortmund, who's a left back for Portugal as well. So there could be rotation there, or he's more likely to start because of experience. Tielemans is a nice one, differential if you can't get Hazard and all that. You got Arnautovic, just question mark over him if he's going to start, because we haven't seen much of him in friendlies. But he has got a decent record, I believe, over Macedonia, because I think they beat him 3-1, 2-1, 4-1 in 2 games in the qualifiers. But question mark over Mendes and Arnautovic, I'd say, mate. And that's pretty much it. I just say 2 question marks over those 2 players. Just probably reconsider maybe Mendes and Arnautovic. Out of 10, your whole squad, not really good with ratings. Probably a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Is that good? 7.5 out of 10. I think it's a good team. Lovely team. Don't get me wrong. But just reconsider maybe Mendes and Arnautovic, mate. That's what I'd probably say. If anyone else has sent me the team, do let me know. No chance I'm showing you my team now that I've made changes. I want to win. We'll see, Davey. We'll see. Yeah, has anyone else sent me the team? Just get us back on screen. So maybe someone sent me. Ethan, you sent me your team again, haven't you, mate? So I'll bring that back on the screen for everyone to have a look at. Hopefully it's on the screen. Is it okay? Just make it smaller. There we go. It's on the screen now. Awesome. So this is Ethan's updated team. You've got Heredeki, Hintz, Vidal, you've got Rodriguez, Robertson, Mayhow, Patricio, who looks like he will be the number 1 goalkeeper, Ericsson, Shaqiri, Mount, Insigne, Braithwaite, Lukaku, and Ronaldo. Now, I just want to do a question mark over this. I know I'm saying question mark a lot. I like the team. I like the whole squad. It's nice. Shaqiri's a lovely one to go for. You know, he's not done much in qualifiers or friendlies over the last year, should we say. But Mason Mount, is he nailed on though? Is Mason Mount, and I see so many with Mason Mount in, or if they can't get a Kane, they put Mason Mount in. Is he nailed on? That's the question I got for you guys. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if he's nailed on or not. I think he's a good player. I think he deserves to start. You know, I just don't know if he's nailed on for England. I think he's a very risky one to go for, mate. I don't know how much he is. We can have a look. Let's have a look. Is he 6? He's 7 million. Like I said, I think someone else had a 7 million. Was it Barella? Look at Ruslan from Ukraine. Look at 6.5 million Bardi. Look at. I can give you some good ones here, mate. We'll have a look at some here. Let's see, get a clearer. Hopefully, that's appearing. Yeah, it's appearing on the screen. Go for Kante. No, I'm joking. Don't go for Kante. You got Kimmich in there. You got Chiesa. Anyone? I know that's hard. You know, Tielemans, 6.5 million in there. He's nailed on. Souček's in there. Cruz takes corner, free kicks and penalties. Got France though. Carrasco is a differential. Could play against Belgium. He's 7 million. Bardi's in there as well. Zelinski, this is the guy I was talking about. Ruslan for Ukraine, plays as a cam. Plays as a kind of a cam for Atalanta. Great for both teams, definitely. Little shimmy down here. We also got Omo talking about Spain. Omo at 7. If that game goes ahead, Omo's a lovely one. He's near enough guaranteed to start with Torres or Morata by his side, and I think he's a lovely one to go for at 7 million. Who else is there? Let's have a little scroll down. Daniel James, good alternative to Gareth Bale, 6.5 million. He's definitely a good one too. Another good one. Elma's in there too. There's just so many better ones, I'd say, than Mount, and more nailed on. That's what I'd say, more nailed on. But yeah, I do like it. I think it's a nice team. But just like I said, question mark over Mount. I like the differential in Shaqiri, Braithwaite as well. Still considering him. He does look sharp for Denmark, cheaper than Poulsen too. Bench wise, you know, it depends what you're doing. Did you say you're doing limitless? It's nice. I do like it. But yeah, just reconsider probably Mount and just look at the players that I've just mentioned. So many people. Jeez, how are you all doing, guys? Yeah, my name top of the left. Alioski or P. Torres, Kobe saying, I say P. Torres. More likely to get a clean sheet. I know Alioski takes penalties for Macedonia, but I think, like I talked about, Austria destroyed, well, near enough destroyed, but beat them in the qualifiers leading up to this competition. Is Kevin De Bruyne likely going to play? As far as I know, he's going to probably miss the first group game, should I say, the first group game. So he's going to miss the Russia game, mate. That's from Sean. Lee saying, who's on set piece? Who's the set piece taker for Italy? It's who's on the screen now. Insigne. He takes the corners and free kicks for Italy. Jack saying, yeah, cheers, nice one, mate. Is De Bruyne going to play? What's your Discord link? Discord link, Davey. We could post that again. I'll post it in a minute if you want. If Davey isn't there, Davey's disappeared. Thoughts on Griezmann? Griezmann's a nice shout. Tough game against Germany, but I think they could really go at Germany. I think Griezmann's a lovely, lovely shout to go for. I'll just bring my team back up. Should we just do that? We'll get Griezmann back up here. He's 11 million. That's a lot of money. He's a forward as well. Definitely could probably look at him if you want to. Mount is nailed on. You think so? I just think with Southgate, he's going to be rotating a lot. I really do think so. Oh, Javed, mate, if you could see how many comments I get through here, your comments get lost, mate. Seriously, they get lost. Sean says, De Bruyne going to play. How do I show you my team? Send it through Twitter, mate. Send it through Discord. And I'll be more than happy to rate it for you. So I'm late to the stream. Was eating dinner. No worries, mate. I've just rated your stream, by the way, about 10 minutes ago or something like that. How do you spell that Ukraine guy's name? Which one? Just put Ruslan in, mate. Just put Ruslan. Ruslan. Just put Ruslan in, and you can find it here. He's on the screen. And but yeah, what's someone saying? I will think about it, but I'm glad that you like my team. But definitely keep Patricio, and we'll maybe replace him out. Yeah, keep Patricio. Keep Patricio, because he's pretty much guaranteed to start for Portugal. But do just have a think about Mount. Probably have a look at some the last few lineups for England. I just don't trust Southgate. I think he's going to go pretty defensive, and that's going to be probably less likely for Mount to start. Or I don't know who's going to start. You've got Grealish. You've got so many. You got Saka as well. I mean, we just don't know what formation he's going to play for starters. But yeah, so has anyone else sent the team? Or was that it? Has everyone sent the team? Let's have a look. If anyone else sent the team. I think everyone's sent the team, haven't they? Yeah. So I think we're pretty much up to date. And, yeah. If you want to send me a team, guys, do another 5 minutes. That's my my Twitter. Do send me your teams, and I'll be more than happy to send it to you. Is Cancelo a better captaincy option than Ronaldo? That's bold. That is bold. No. I wouldn't say a better captaincy option, no, than Ronaldo. No, not better than Ronaldo, no. Personally think CR7 is better. No, definitely. Definitely better one. You know, this guy could just turn it when he feels like it and just get a hat-trick against Hungary. You just don't know. I'm kind of worried of not owning Ronaldo at the moment. I am thinking about it. I know we've probably got about, God knows, about 26 hours, 27 hours before the deadline. But that's it. Yeah, that's it really. But yeah, I'm going to wrap things up there, guys. But I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Have we got any more? Have we got someone else? Has someone else just sent me the team? Is this your team? Oh, we'll have a look in a minute, Ryan. I'm not too sure. We'll get back to you in a minute, mate. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up there. And really do appreciate you tuning in, Captain FPO. Hope you're good, mate. I hope everyone's doing good, and I hope everyone's well. And we're going to finish up the stream now. If you have enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. Really do appreciate it, and please do consider subscribing. And really do appreciate it. We're close to 1,300 subscribers. Really have enjoyed doing this stream so far for you guys. Over 120 new subscribers since I started doing these Euro streams. Thank you so much. I at you on Twitter with my team. We'll do one more. You've sent it. Have you sent it? You have. Is this you? You know who? I believe this is you, Sean. Thank you so much. We'll quickly just finish this off here, and then we'll wrap things up. Nathan, I hope you're doing well. Top class, mate. I hope you're doing well, Nathan. Cruel there as well. Like I said, consider probably another goalkeeper, Sean, probably because of rotation with him and Sketlenberg. Grealish is an interesting one. Nathan Price, look away, because you're a Birmingham City fan. Harry Kane there on the bench too. So it's quite interesting. Like I said, Grealish, we don't know if he's going to start. We don't know who's going to start, who's likely to start. Mount, Grealish, we don't know. Grealish is a bold one. I think just keep Harry Kane. He's nailed on. Mayhal, another one going for 5 at the back. Kjaer, Denayer, Vidal, Bastoni. Like I said, Sean, 1 hour before. We can find out the lineups 1 hour before the deadline. So if Bastoni does not start, you can get rid of him. Look elsewhere. But if he does start, keep him. Leave him there if he does start. So 1 hour before the deadline. Midfield, KDB, he's out. He's likely to be out, mate. Out the game against Russia. As far as I know, he's likely to be out of the game against Russia. So I'll probably look elsewhere, look at someone else. Alaba's in there as well. Insigne, that's very nice. Depay and Lukaku, I think it's great. Lovely team overall, I really do think so. It's very, very nice. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm getting so many. Has anyone else sent me the team? We're getting loads through. It's all llama. Oh, we'll do it now. It's Ryan. Here we go. We got your team through. I just sent it through. This is Ryan's team. Lukaku, Depay, Morata, F. Torres, Insigne, Berardi, Rodriguez, Zinchenko, Mayhal, Denayer, Zinchenko, Bachmann, Jota, Torres, Kimmich. I think it's great, Ryan. I think it's lovely. I think it's a lovely lineup. Zinchenko's a lovely one. He plays in like a midfield role for Ukraine. Very, very attacking for him and could hurt that Netherlands defence. Morata's probably more than likely to start over Moreno. Definitely probably still a good one. Probably wait for the news how that Spain game's going to go, if it's still going to go ahead. They are talking about a later date, probably the day after, probably the 15th. Probably 2 days after or something like that. 15th of June, that Spain game could go ahead. There's nothing confirmed yet. At this very moment of time, the Spain game is going ahead on the exact date it was released on. So it's going to play. But yeah, it's a nice team. Rodriguez in there as well. Another one going under the radar. I do like it. Kimmich is one that's questionable. It's a questionable one. I believe he's 6 million. I'm not too sure. Definitely could probably look elsewhere with Kimmich. But Jota's a nice one, P Torres too. No worries, Sean. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome, and I think we'll wrap things up there. Yeah, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed the stream, hit the like button and please do subscribe and share this stream now on Twitter and Facebook. Really have enjoyed doing this stream for you guys, and this is my last one now. And next time you will hear from me, Eurostream wise, probably just after Group F is finished, or maybe the next deadline, the day after, going into match day 2. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'll have updated you guys, with the league, how everyone's doing in the league. But if you want to join the league, let me know on Twitter, and I will send you the Discord link and I'll send you the code. You have to join the Discord. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. I've been the Penguin, you've been the Bubbly Bunch Army, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye-bye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming. Okay, it's a dream, and I pray as a team. One day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking at me to see if I succeed, to see if